Libra, welcome to your April 2024 message for the month ahead. I always like to give you the information that you need to get happy, start taking action towards your manifestations and goals, as well as enjoy the journey to get there. So without further ado, this is an interesting spread. It looks like your soul of a lesson this month is about like returning back to that passion of life. It definitely looks more like a career read for you than a love one, but it's kind of like finding that spark to life, that zest, that what gets you out of bed eagerly. And then your challenge with that though is communicating it in a clear, concise, articulate way instead of I love yoga, just like, I love yoga, and being like little kid-like about it. It's like, wow, that yoga class is really helping me find balance in my life. It's really helping me find mental clarity, which is helping me be more creative at work. So it's kind of like learning how to communicate in a little bit more like serious, in a way where others can respect you instead of just like cherish and adore you like they would a little child. Because it looks like for your human level lesson, I take it back. This might be a love reading for you. Your human level lesson for this month is like the 10 of Earth upright. And that's the card where someone has their money and their love life like balanced. You know how much time and attention each one need. If you need to give some more time to this one, you know how to manage that one so it still stays intact when you have to do that. So then I want to say it's more about you learning how to communicate with fun, playfulness, but also in a way where you can be taken seriously by other people. So instead of just showing that like eagerness and enthusiasm, like go Taylor Swift, right? Be like, oh my God, I love Taylor Swift so much. Her music has just seemed to always been there for me, putting words to my emotions, guided me through like 3 major transitions in my life. And without that music, I just feel like I would have been stuck emotionally longer than I was. Do you see how one is just like, go Taylor Swift, woo, I like to party. Another one's like, yeah, no, her music actually like kind of helped me move through some difficult times in my life. I have a lot of like respect for her as a singer, her vocal ability. So it's just kind of learning how to present yourself with I have a zest and a passion for life, but I can communicate it in a clear and articulate way. In terms of your recent past, yeah, gosh, whatever happened, and it does have to deal with you not being taken seriously. It kind of rocked you off your boat and rocked your like manifesting confidence. And because it's almost like that first time where someone loses a little bit of their youthful optimism. Because when you're youthful, you go like gung-ho, all energy in, like, yeah, let's start a tarot YouTube channel, and you make 12 videos every day. And then after a month, you're like, whoa, that was too much. Let me pull back a little bit. But this one seemed to rock you. It's like bigger than just making a bunch of videos. It seemed to like rock you in the sense that like you just want to be taken seriously in love, man. And at work. There's work cards here too. It's a bit of an ego blow to go through. Yeah, it doesn't feel right to get clarifying cards, but it looks like something just happened that like kind of threw you off your rocker. And so right now, you're definitely at a point. You got the Balance Major Arcana card. Something to throw you off your rocker. It could also be like bad news about a significant other in your life. Maybe they got a health scare or something. It's just kind of made you realize like, whoa, hold on. Family is important. I do want to be taken seriously. I do want more passion for life. I want that spark for life again. But whoa, this person needs to be healthy. It could also play out that way. No matter what, it's about finding that spark and that zest for life again and communicating clearly, articulately, succinctly in a way where others can respect you and understand you as well. Family is a priority. And okay, so going into the right now, it looks like you're really just like looking for balance. It's almost as if you're also waking up to recognize that the emotional ups and downs aren't as fun as they used to be. And sometimes there are techniques you can learn to like balance your emotions, right? One thing that I love teaching little kids, especially when they're little, right, before they learn bad habits, it's, whoa, it looks like you're getting a little frustrated. Sometimes it helps to take 3 big breaths and I breathe with them. And then we breathe it out. And then they're going to go, a little bit better. I'm mad at this, you know? So it does kind of help if you like take 3 deep breaths, or if you kind of recognize like, hey, my emotions are off balance right now. Since I tend to cope with emotional eating, I'm going to make sure to pre-make some healthy meals. So at least 2 of my 3 meals every day are going to be healthy until I pass through these emotions. That's just some tips if you want that. But if not, you don't have to. But if not, you're definitely at a place of like, let's rebalance, let's settle. Going into the future, it does look like there's going to be a pickup of life. It's going to have to do with whatever threw you off your rocker, though. It made you go, whoa, we can't be focused on anything new right now. We have to take care of this. Things are just going to pick up around that, and it's going to require you to have a little bit more of a clear mind than you're used to having to have, and more communication on your end. So like maybe your boyfriend or like your partner does most of the talking, and you just get to like, you know, be the passenger princess. He does the driving. But now maybe they like broke their leg and you have to be the one driving them. So it's going to just require you to like show up differently and pay attention more. I know when I'm walking around by myself versus when I'm walking around with my little niece, it requires a different version of me. The first one, I'm just like, la, 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 la. The second one, I'm like scanning. I'm like, you know, looking for animals. I'm looking for things that she might just run off and like do, so I can kind of try to be preemptive. So just going into the near future, just recognize that life's going to require a little bit more out of you in terms of being like cognitively there, paying attention, communicating. And it looks like you're going to have to do a little bit more action for the other person. Wow, your personal power this month is pretty much not to derail. Comment below what is going on in your all's lives. And don't forget, I do go live every Tuesday for free on in my Facebook group and Facebook business page, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, your personal power this month, you got the Tower, and that's a major arcana card. That's when like something just kind of like knocks you off your feet. It's like a rug pulled out from underneath you, so you didn't see it coming. It came out of nowhere, and no matter what, it like 180s your life. Like it could be a new job, partner getting fired, someone comes in and asks for a divorce, health news that's not the best. So your personal power is just pretty much not to derail, and try to just be as stable as you can. Because I don't think the person around you right now who plays a significant role in your life, I don't think they're the most emotionally stable. And I think you're used to them being that stable rock for you. So it kind of like the roles are reversing. Like you've got to be the stable one. Which I can tell you, this is certainly going to make you have a lot of appreciation for them after this. Like, wow, I didn't realize how much they did just by being the one to drive everywhere. I didn't realize how nice it was that they were the ones that like planned all the meals. So that's what like that pickup of energy I was talking about. You might have to be the one to take over planning the meals. There's just going to be like a transfer of chores. In terms of outside influences, everyone around you is kind of like, don't give up, keep going, you've got this, you're going to get better, your partner's going to get better. Everyone's around you is definitely giving you very like hopeful, courageous news. In terms of your hopes or fears for this month, this is very interesting. It's like, you know, it's not going to derail you financially, but that fear of this derailing you financially is there. It's like you're like, I know this has to be taken care of, but I don't want this to like empty my savings account out either. And it looks like whatever you're going through, it looks like you don't really want that much outside help either. I couldn't tell you why. You're just not really wanting that much outside help. It's almost like you don't even want to share with people that you're worried that this will like derail you financially. Well, excuse me, that you're afraid it will derail you. You know it's not going to, but that fear is just there. Which makes sense. Sometimes when I go to the doctors, and they're like, oh, we need blood. I'm like, oh, okay, God, what's the bill going to hit me with? Is it going to be a $200 bill, a $1,000 bill? Like, which one? And even though like I know it's not going to be like 5,000, in my head I'm like, God, but what if? What if, you know? Okay, so in terms of your outcome for this month, it's gonna feel like a lot's going on, but like it's all like not a lot's going on. So not a lot is going on, but whatever this news is that derailed you, it's going to feel like a lot's going on. And I can like when I had a period of my life where I was just out on the river every day, all day, and I did this for years. So then when I came back, back and was like, all right, I'm gonna participate in society again. Just making a zodiac video a day was exhausting. I was like, wow, well, I did Capricorn today. I could do Taurus tomorrow. It took me like a couple months of just wake up, go to the gym, wake up, make one zodiac video. Now I could do 2, 3, 4 a day. So it's just so it's not that there's a lot going on. It's just the mental load is going to feel heavy because you're going to be playing roles that you're not used to playing. But all right, give me some advice. Give me some advice for Aquarius. Okay, the advice is try to be as big of a team player for whoever the other person is involved in. Try to be a team player. And that's definitely, don't say things like, okay, are you going to yell at me if I do that? It's, okay, I can see how mad you are right now, or I can see how sad you are right now, or I can see how scared you are right now. Let me take care of you. That's a little bit more helpful than the first way. Or are you feeling frustrated and overwhelmed right now? And if they scream and yell at you, is that healthy? No. But is there anything you could do right now about it? No, you're kind of already in this journey with them. So it's like, I can understand why you feel frustrated and overwhelmed. It doesn't feel good to be yelled at, but I can understand these emotions. Come get a hug from me. So it's kind of like you are going to have to kind of be the team player and the emotional stable rocks. And those two, just keeping it balanced with those two, I can are you feeling scared? Are you feeling sad? Are you feeling mad? Like, I can understand those feelings. Can I hug you? Can I do a chore for you? Ask them. Even though I'm giving advice of go hug them, that's because I would want a hug. But you got to ask them, like, how can I show you that? How can I be there for you right now? Like, would you like a hug? Would you like me to take care of some chores? What's the most loving thing I could do for you right now? And they might be, just leave me alone. Fine, he's got to give him some alone time. Okay, so the other advice is don't get all doom and gloom. I don't like doing prediction stuff. If it's a health scare, it's not going to be worst case scenario. That's the way I'll word that. Literally the advice is like, just be okay that this isn't going to be the happiest go lucky time of your life. It's not like you're taking a new class, expanding your mind in some new way. Be okay that it's just more about being the team player and being the steady rock for the other person. That's your advice. All right, Aquarius, I hope this helped. If you want more with me, there's 2 ways to work together. You could, of course, book a private session, which I have available right now. I'll make sure to link to that in the comments. You could also come hang out on Tuesdays, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for free in my Facebook group or my Facebook business page. I go live on both at the exact same time. But I hope this helped. Give me a thumbs up and give me a subscribe. Nice to see you to the end of the video.